Next, we'll see rising star Joe Burrow hosting superstar Patrick Mahomes. The Bengals have won 5 of their last 6 against the Chiefs, and they'll look to add one more next.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Troy Flowers picks it. And the Bengals are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for the Bengals take the lead. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Flushed out right. They'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now. Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1. Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, Mahomes.
That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Throwing now is Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety rolling into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
Flush to his right. Got an open man. It's Pringle. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. Mahomes now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Now Edwards-Helaire.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Not the kind of gain that will go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary. And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. A pretty wild 1st quarter. 21-7, our score.
Flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Noah Gray
with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and his guys are going to get the... So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26.
Oh, none of that.
Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 52 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. Touchdown! That's caught. Justin Jefferson with a lucky... The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield. When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you're doing like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Well, the defense loses him. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. And going deep for Hill. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And down to the 11. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 42 yards. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He's got it. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Edwards-Helaire. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. His 8th rushing touchdown, his 12th overall. And so this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
A great move in there, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. And he just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often, a wasted down. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. And they take a knee, and they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. On fourth down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. So we've come upon... You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first two quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
That one's on the former Patriot, Joe Thuney.
Mahomes now to throw. Oh, some strong running. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A big pickup there on the scramble.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And some room to roam now. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire.
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or 2.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it.
And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through.
He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Mahomes now on first down. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Justin Jefferson.
75 yards. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
They're going for Jefferson downfield.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
Sends it out to the sideline. This is Hill.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Flushed out right. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
59 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Chiefs are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been flat getting it done, 8 for 9 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Here's Edwards-Helaire.
Stays on his feet, and he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Runs through the contact. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Let's go.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with touchdown. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Chiefs,
they improved to 11-5 now with 1 week remaining.